Hello and welcome to my Elite Dangerous the day-to-day grind. We're kind of doing a sub series underneath the day-to-day grind called Engineers, a video reference. And so, like for me, it's really nice because I can go back and watch the video when I'm thinking about modding a module, and I can see the materials that are required for the module in my Python, and if I make sure I at least have those out there, maybe I don't have to make as many trips to the material trader. But again, that is part of it, is finding the material traders near the engineer that you're working with. And we found out because of the Thargoid war that's going on at the time of the publishing of these videos, the last video, that we're having trouble getting meta alloys, and would have to go at least 600 to 700 light years out to get a meta alloy. Now, all of these engineers that we're working with, I have already unlocked them, so we can go ahead and go in and look and see what materials they require, what modules that they modify for you, those types of things, so you can get an idea if you watch the video of what they can do for you. So the next one, Sysrite. Let's go to the engineers. The one we're going to try to do as much of it as we can is Elvira. She also does a frame shift drive, so if there's any way, you have to learn about her through public knowledge. You gain access to her because you obtain a minimum distance from your career start location of 300 light years. So as long as you've gone 300 light years and that you bring her the Untitled relics, she'll let you in. And she has an FSD drive, so that's probably the alternative. We'll see. We'll go out there and we'll see. I'll take you where the Untitled relics are first, and we'll see what it'll take to get 3 of those, and then we'll go out and do a video reference of what she does. So that might be an alternative to Felicity Farseer, because we're having issues getting the alloy at this time, the meta alloy at this time. So let's go to Elvira Martuuk and first go get the 3 units of Untitled relics, and you'll get to see that. So, sys left. I'm using a VR headset, so I have to remove it to see where we're going. So, let's see. Do we have it in our bookmarks? Let's see. No, I don't think so. Let's see if we have the system in. Nope. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. So this is the system in Guri. And some of these distances could be quite long, like this 148. It's not as bad, but if you don't have upgraded FSD, it certainly could be. And the station is Chernovsky City. So let's see if we can find that one. Zoom out, it goes a little bit faster. This one. So let's go there and pick up those relics. And first, let's just look at, so it'll be easier to find when we get over there. It's 5 jumps for me. We got plenty of fuel. So let's go. Let's go see if we can get those relics and go to our next engineer that does, she engineers FSDs also. So it might be an alternative.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship restraints disengaged. Commence departure.
Okay. Sis left. Yeah, we're on a planetary system. That's where we're at. So we're almost at 8 kilometers right there.
Disengaging automated flight control routine. Safe travels, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging.
We've got like 5 jumps to make.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage. System scan complete.
Sis left. 4 jumps.
Frameshift drive charging.
Sis view.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
And I'm hoping we have better luck than we did with meta alloys. With those relics. That's where we're going first to get the relics that this next engineer requires. Untitled relics is what we're going after. For Elvira Martuuk.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, 3, 2, 1, engage.
And I've already got Elvira's site unlocked, but I'll try to buy some. And then just sell them. At her station.
Frameshift drive charging.
Always be prepared for interdictions, though.
4, 3,
Because it is a
2,
pirate game
1. Engage.
more than it is a simulator game. On the forum, someone was talking about they have created tickets about the interdictions and inconsistencies and a lot of things, and the response they get that the interdictions are working as intended. So you can tell where they're coming from. So we probably won't see any more changes for a while on the interdictions. We just have to try to deal with them. Just mod our ships the best we can, and
3, 2, 1.
practice makes better. Maybe not perfect, but better. I guess I'm pretty good at escape vectors. Because I have to deal with them so much. Okay, we're in our destination system for the Satil relics. So let's see if we can get there and get these relics and then take them to Elvira, Martuuk. It's just left. And see, doing the discovery scanner works because at Felicity Farseer, we got like 1.2 million from selling universal cartographics. So it does pay. And it helps on your Explorer ranking too. Mine's maxed at Elite, but yours might not be. And you can take all you can get. See about getting those relics, and then we'll go over to Elvira Martuuk. Now I've already have it unlocked, but I'll buy some anyway. I can sell them. And I believe we have to have 3. I usually buy 5, or if they'll let you buy 5. Just to make sure. I'm kind of going at it as if I was having to do that to gain access. Now, the more you mod with an engineer, the more they let you mod. So sometimes you just have to keep modding everything to get permission from them to mod what you want. So at times I've modded weapons just to get further with the engineer, and I've kind of found that out the hard way too. So just kind of keep that in mind. You might have to mod modules you don't care about, but it gets you further with the engineer, so you can mod the things you wish.
We are honored to welcome you to this Imperial
Ooh, it's honored, yeah. It's honored because I'm allied status. Oh, I think that's funny. Sis left. Part of working on our allied status gets us that. Sis view.
Request approved. Please continue to Bay 20. Initiating auto-docking protocols.
See, we're going to do as much of the travel and stuff as we can. And kind of go through the process. Now, one, we have to buy
Scan detected.
some illegal cargo and sell them at black markets. And for me, since I guess I'm a goody two-shoes in a way, I don't like to cause issues or cause problems or do things illegally. Not much of a pirate in me, so.
Landing gear deployed.
But I've done it like 2 separate times since I restarted the game. 3 times. And I didn't have
Landing
issues.
successful. Disembark when ready.
Okay. Commodities. Right there. They got 400 of them. So yeah, we can buy as many as we wish. About 5 of them. And we have to have 3. So that should make sure we're good. So we bought them, and you buy them when you come here. Sis left. To Inguri system. Sharansovsky city. And you can buy those Untitled relics. Or we could say go over Sysrite. Sysrite. Inventory. Untitled relics. I bought 5. So now we're going to Khun. Khun. And we're going to Long Sight Base. Sis left. See if we have long sight in here. Do we have Khun? Nope, we don't have either one. That's a pretty good trip. 375 light years. And when we get into the system, we have to look for a long sight base. That'll be 12 jumps for me. Okay. I'm ready now. Have fuel? Yep, we have fuel. Let's go. Let's go to Elvira, Martuuk. And that might be an alternative for your FSD drive until
Landing
meta
gear
alloys
retracted.
are
Your
better
ship is now
available.
detached. All clear, Commander.
And as soon as the meta alloys become more available, I'll do a video on that, on how to get those. I do like having all the engineers unlocked. So if I buy another ship, or I want to do like I did, where I've got like 54 modules that I've modded outside of what's in the ship, this ship and my cutter. So I've got 2 ships with modded modules, and I have 54 additional modded modules. But we're going to go to long sight base, and I want to create a video reference of all the modules that they modify. There's usually multiple ways to modify each
You are
module.
free of the restricted zone. We wish you well on your
Frameshift
journey.
drive charging.
And capture those on video. Now, my videos, when I first publish them, they're in standard quality, standard definition. But after a little bit, I guess additional processing on YouTube side, they go into high quality. So if the wording seems a little bit blurry, you can hit the settings on the YouTube video. Try to see if it's converted to a higher quality, where you can watch it in a higher quality, so you can read the words. Or wait just a little bit before you view after it's published. And maybe, just maybe, by the time you want to watch it, it's already. Now the capture that I do is in high def, and I transfer it in high def, but they don't immediately put it into high def. So
Frameshift drive charging.
I have noticed that. But eventually, I don't know how long that takes, if it's 10, 15 minutes, 30, 45, an hour, 2 or 3 hours, I don't know.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
I did check the last one after a few minutes, and it was still in the standard quality, standard definition. And I checked the videos that I had published earlier today, and they were already into the high definition. So it's just left. Got 10 more. Yeah, I've done a lot of traveling.
Frameshift drive charging.
Trying to bring these videos. So be sure to hit that subscription button that's on the lower right hand side of the video, or just below the video.
2, 1, engage.
And go to my YouTube page and click on the About tab. It gives you my contact information. It also tells you about our subscriber drawing giveaway. So if you're a subscriber within 28 days, and the reason we picked that is because YouTube provides me with a report of all the subscribers in the last 28 days. So I can verify your subscription. And
Frameshift drive charging.
And if you will mark my subscription that you made when you subscribe to public, I can see it. If it's in private, I can't see it. And it sometimes defaults to private.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Then send me your contact information, your email address, and your YouTube channel name. That way I can cross-reference it with the list that I get. You'll be eligible for a weekly drawing, up to 4 weeks. So you could be on 4 of them.
System scan complete.
And if you're a real lucky person, maybe you win all 4 weeks. Because we do allow you to win multiple times. If your number comes up, okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'll probably wind up checking the recording several times just to make sure. Because once or twice, I went through a whole video and figured out that I wasn't recording. So I try not to allow that to happen.
Frameshift
In the
drive
last few
charging.
videos, the sound's been better. Both the sound from the ship and surrounding, and my microphone too.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I think these are very interesting videos, the engineers. Since I'm not a combat pilot, there's some that I wish I had, and someday I'm going to have to try to be a better combat pilot. I mean, in the training videos, I can get through just the regular combat training without too much trouble. But I don't even want to think about that advanced. People have said it's pretty tough.
Frameshift drive charging.
And for me, it'll be even tougher. Because I have 2 elites. I have the Explored Elite and the Trade Elite rank.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I'm also a King in the Imperial ranking, and I'm an Admiral in the Federation rank, which is the highest of both. But combat, not as much. And as you've seen, I've been able to collect 5.4 billion
System scan complete.
in credits. So, and I have a Python and a cutter. So it's not that I'm terrible. I'm just not a great fighter pilot. I have played it enough that pretty good, and I've gone through 7 interdictions, and I have a video on that. So no one anymore, which they did at first. No, you didn't. You didn't go through no 6, 7 interdictions. Well, I have videos on a 7 and a 6. And you can watch the clock and see that I didn't insert nothing. It's been crazy.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
But that's kind of why I fly the Python the most. It's the most versatile for me. I've flown every ship, and I like the Python the best out of all of them. Doesn't hold as much as the cutter, and if the cutter was as agile as the Python, I would probably fly it, but it's not. Still got plenty of fuel. Sys left. And we have 4 jumps.
Frameshift drive charging.
Almost there. So I'm reenacting pretty much my whole day-to-day grind. So I want you to see how to do it, step by step.
2, 1. Engage.
And we went and picked up the relics for Sys left. 2 more jumps. Plenty of fuel.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, Khun's our next jump. That's our destination system. As we get closer, we can see long shot. I think it's long shot base. And I'll slow down. Sis left. Yep, there it is. Long sight base. So that's where we're going. The next engineer on our list. You do need the Horizon package. Not just the Elite Dangerous, but the Horizon, the planetary one. I think we're coming in on the side. You can tell by the yellow ring as you get closer. Now speed up a little bit because we slowed down to find long sight. I don't know why long shot. Long sight base. Don't want to come in too steep. I like using the glide slope. Oh, I thought that was going to happen. When they act sporadic like that.
Hull integrity compromised.
And they push us into, what did I say? They push you into the planet? Yeah, they do. I didn't see him come in after me, so we gotta let the temp go down. Sis heat.
Frameshift drive charging.
I don't know what happened. I went out to the main menu and came back, and then it let me get into
4,
Super Cruise
3,
again.
2, 1, engage.
Sis left. See if we can find it again. I think that's the same one that interdicted us last time. Why don't we go take him on? Hopefully we're low enough that he won't try to interdict. And that the glide slope will work long enough. That's why I talk about they can run you into the planet. Yeah. That was his whole purpose, is trying to run me into the planet. Now my shield's probably held up. You see it says 99%. So there are some integrity issues that will have to be in the advanced maintenance.
Falcon Delacy, Romeo, Golf, India, flight control online. Welcome, Commander. Request docking permission if you wish to land.
Sis left. Sis left.
Clearance granted. Proceed to landing pad 07.
Landing gear deployed.
Sure come down fast. There we can take care of this ship.
Operation complete. Commence system shutdown.
See,
Welcome,
I've
Commander.
refuel all, repair all, restock all. Just from that pirate.
Hull repaired.
Okay, we're back to normal now. It's just all of that. Now we'll want to sell those relics because that's part of the reason we got interdicted. So she does FSDs, shield generators, and engines. Most important is really the FSD. Faster FSD boost sequence, grid resistors. I want you to see each one of them and then the cost. So when you're at the material trader, you know which items that you might need based on which set you go with. See, I like the increased FSD range. Which is pretty much the same as it was at Farseer. But you might be able, since we can't get the alloys, you might be able to do it this way. Start back up here. I have the deep charge. Based on which one you would want to do. And then the thrusters. Because I want this to be a video reference for you and for me for the future. So I get it. Well, for me it's great because this would be for my setup. And the materials that are required. But like I said, if the words are not clear enough, wait a little while and watch the video again. Because I've noticed right at first there's a standard definition, but then after a little while it turns to a high definition. So, and you can click the settings on the video and see if you can go to a higher resolution. See, I have the strip down on this one already. And this is the shield generator. So I already have the experimental. I mean, because I want this too, because I'm going to come back later on when I want to do a module and say, well, this is probably what I'm going to have in my, at the materials trader. We did all 3. So that's basically what I wanted to show you here from this one, Elvira Martuuk. And we brought over what she would be looking for unlock, Cis-Right. So you learned about Elvira Martuuk from public knowledge. You gained access because you went over 300 light years from your original start. And you fulfilled the initial contract by providing 3 units of Untitled relics. So what I'm going to do is sell my Untitled relics at the next station that has commodity trading. So until next time. This was a really good video because of the alloys for Farseer we weren't able to pick up because they're scarce right now. But you might be able to come through Elvira Martuuk instead for the frame shift drive. So until next time, if you'll look down at the bottom right, you see the subscribe button on the video and then below the video. Click one of those. And to the left, you'll see my YouTube channel, GFM_RDG. Go to that About tab. I have a weekly drawing for my subscribers, and you can win prizes. So be sure to do that. And then watch the rest of my videos. I have like 200 videos now. And so there should be something in there that sounds interesting. So thank you for watching, and I hope you watch again. Goodbye.